Welcome back to Tales and Treasures. I'm your host, Mr. Almeida. And this is Jesse. And we are about to go get something really cool for my collection. Let's go take a look. Come on, let's see what we have here. We have an Xbox One Kiosk. That is really cool. Let's get it inside. Where am I gonna put this thing in?
Not my problem.
So, I have taken a bit of a liberty to clean it up a little bit. It's still not perfect, there are some smudges that are really in there. I mean, it's been in public use, so disgusting. I got this because it hasn't been used in a while and no one even knows where they came from to the place I worked at. And they were like, yeah, sure, have at it. And I've already tested it, so it does work. At first I wasn't sure because I couldn't figure out where the special on switch was. But I found it. It was in the back, inside a little hole. But yeah, it should have everything it's supposed to have, I think, except for the keys. Nobody has the keys because no one even knows where they came from. I say they because there were 4 of these. I got just one of the 4. It works, it goes on and everything, but I haven't really tested the controllers yet. One of the sticks seemed to be a bit looser than the other one, so I might have to try and fix it, maybe. So in the back here we have wheels, so it's easier to lug around, supposedly. Extra fans because, you know, it's a closed metal box, so it probably gets really hot in there. I'm surprised that the console even works anymore. Also, funny thing, there's an Ethernet cable here, yet it says do not connect to internet. And here's the power cord, and inside there, in that little nook, there's a button you can push to put everything on. So, all those hours and hours of playing Fallout wasn't a waste after all, because I just masterfully picked the lock of this thing, and now we can see what's in the back. Let's take a closer look. It seems to be running on some sort of electricity. That's as far as my expertise goes. Yeah, I have little to no idea what all of this is. I mean, there's the power brick, obviously, and here's the switch I told you about that gives power to the whole thing. And there's the hole. But yeah, all of this isn't really my thing. I'm not an electrical engineer, but I think this here and this is the LED panels that light up the front parts here. So the letters and the symbol, they light up here. And then the back panel of the Xbox, the mock-up Xbox, and the actually real Kinect, and that lights up as well. Well, I did just realize that Kinect, coming from here, it was just, you know, locked in there, but it's not actually connected. So I'm gonna connect it. So we're gonna have to connect on, and if we wanna do like a dancing thing or something, we can use this one. It's gonna be fun. So I just pulled the cord through the box, gonna try to tuck it in there, and then down here we have the place. Here we go. And now even the Kinect is connected. So what we have down here is the actual console hidden in here. There are locks on both sides, but I've already taken care of those. And when we check inside, it's a drawer. Inside we have the Xbox and a promotional copy of NHL 17. Underneath there's a bit of a sticker that says all the, you know, passwords and stuff like that. You don't need to be seeing those, you sneaky buggers. And then we have the Xbox One demo disc, volume 5.2, and it's actually unopened. It's still sticker sealed, but I'm probably gonna open it. And yeah, it's still in here. And then we have this. I was really curious about what this does. It's like a USB stick, and apparently its only function is to lock the console in a way that the audience who play with this, like in game stores or whatever, wherever this been kept, it keeps it in a lockdown state so no one can mess with the settings or change the gamer tag or anything like that. And we even have the manual for the Floor Kiosk instructional manual. So that is what we have inside the bottom drawer. Let's open this, shall we? There we go. And that's what the disc looks like. Huh. Pretty fun. So, let's see if it actually still turns on after all my tinkering with it. Push the little button. Huh. Looking good. TV on. I don't have a remote for this just yet, but my mom actually has an extra LG remote, so I'm gonna be getting that from her real soon. But the TV still works with the buttons underneath, I think. Oh, right, I need to push the Xbox on as well. The Kinect doesn't say anything just yet, but I'm not actually sure if it's supposed to work on the Kiosk version. I mean, it should, right? I don't know. Also, it's kind of noisy with the extra fans and, you know, the Xbox itself struggling to keep itself, with the Xbox itself trying to keep itself going. You know, it's really a tight space in there with not much of venting going on, even with the two extra vents. But yeah, we have inside here NHL 17.
Dialogue.
Huh.
Your Kinect is ready. Would you like to set it up now or skip it? You can always set it up later in settings. Kinect and devices. Kinect. Start Kinect setup button. Home window. NHL.
I'm gonna do this and let's come back.
Check again button.
Indeed, it looks like I'm kind of locked out of the extra stuff here, I think, or it's just the buttons not working probably, because it does seem like I need to open this up, and it's not actually exactly like a regular Xbox One controller either, because, well, one, it's connected like this, and there are screws back here that I actually need to undo or unscrew to get inside, open it, clean it properly, and check that everything is actually working.
Recently played section button.
Yeah. Also, it talks. Like, there's like a descriptive thing going on, which is frankly a bit annoying. But yeah, if we check here, we have a few games and a few demos in here. I think only a few of these are actual games, like FIFA 17, NHL 17, and Forza Horizon 2, which of there are two for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why or even how. Then there is
Minecraft, Xbox One Edition, game item, 4 of 16, selected.
But yeah, then there is Minecraft Xbox One Edition. It seems like that one is a full game as well. But the rest of these seem to be demos.
NHL registered WRC
Demo.
Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 demo game item.
Yeah, demo, demo,
Mega registered
demo.
Screen Ride game item 9 of 16 selected.
Oh, apparently Scream Ride is a regular game too. Pretty cool. But all of these
trademark symbol Marvel's Avengers demo
are demos. But only this one seems to say Kiosk demo.
Game item 15 of 16.
Yeah, pretty cool. It says Kiosk demo. That's the only one of these that says that, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, I don't really have too many options to, you know, do anything here. But maybe if I take the USB stick off, it'll let me, you know, do something with this. I am not entirely sure, but it is pretty interesting. A little bland with all the green stuff. It's probably one of the earliest versions of this, so it's not the greatest. But it's still pretty fun, and having it in the demo version is pretty darn cool. Like, I really don't think I'm gonna take this off from the demo version, because it's just way more special like this. And if I understand correctly, I can still download more games on it if I have them physically. So I can play some other games as well, so maybe I should like buy a Pac-Man or something like that, so would be like a fun arcadey kind of thing going on. Maybe a dance game, like a Dance Revolution 2016 or whatever, something like that. That's pretty much all of it, I think. Except for that picture down there, I think it's like a slightly magnetic. So you can change it if you happen to have more of them. But yeah, it's loud as a jet, but I'm not gonna be keeping it on all the time. I was thinking that I could sometimes keep it like, you know, on the background, but you know, since it's so freaking loud.
Player window. Button. Home window. HR trademark symbol 17. Recently played section button. 1 of 1.
Yeah, it does things. But I don't know too much about this. There are probably a lot more information that could be dug out, and maybe I'll do like an extended episode one day, like give you more information if I have that. Um, and there are plenty of these demo versions. Like I have volume 5.2, but if I understand correctly, there's like at least 8 different volumes or something like that. Let's take a look. Ah. Okay, so this disc just has all the demo stuff on. Could be that those demos won't work unless you have this disc on, and that's why we had the full game in there instead of NHL 17. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think I might actually keep it this way instead.
Bonus. Too early. Too early. Bonus.
So, I have found a really cool central place for this Xbox One kiosk in my game room. Does it now mean that I'm a real collector? I don't know, you tell me. Just really cool having this. And behind here I have some Finnish gamer magazines and some strategy guides. So it looks really cool, like besides it. Also, having this in my collection, just really practical way to play games. And more importantly, when people visit you, they will immediately know that you're a crazy person.